Now next tonight, the MP for Louth and Horncastle, Victoria Atkins, has had her first full day in the job as the new Health Secretary in Rishi Sunak's cabinet.
Yes, her appointment was announced as part of yesterday's reshuffle following the sacking of Suella Braverman as Home Secretary. The cabinet had its first meeting this morning, but that reshuffle hasn't been popular with everyone in the Conservative Party. Some MPs from our region today writing a letter criticising the government.
Well, our political correspondent Sharon Preet Kara joins us now from Westminster to explain what all this means. Good evening, Sharon Preet. Pretty busy for you at the moment, keeping up with all these comings and goings. And how has that first day gone for Victoria Atkins?
Well, James, as Health Secretary, her new job is one of the most crucial in government. And she was off to a busy start today, first cabinet meeting in her new role. Now she's going to have her hands full. Waiting lists, doctors' strikes, just a couple of the things at the top of her to-do list. The good news is her last job was Financial Secretary to the Treasury. So at the very least, she'll know who to ring up in her old department when she needs more money. Now, one challenge potentially facing her is the role of her husband, Paul Kenwood. He's the CEO of British Sugar, tricky enough for a health secretary, and his company also grows legal cannabis for medicinal purposes. It just so happens that campaigners were protesting at Westminster today about the lack of cannabis prescriptions for children with epilepsy, despite it being legalised for that purpose 5 years ago. So her spouse's business interests will certainly add to the scrutiny faced by Victoria Atkins in what's already a difficult job.
Yes, all go for the cabinet, but not everyone in the party is happy with the reshuffle, are they?
That's right. Miriam Cates, the MP for Penistone and Stocksbridge, co-wrote a letter criticising the government's reshuffle on behalf of the New Conservatives. They're a right-wing branch of the Tory party that really started to assert themselves as a kind of rebel pack at the Tory party conference in Manchester. As well as Miriam Cates, they include Leah Nietzsche, Nick Fletcher, Lee Anderson, Alexander Stafford, all MPs who represent former Red Wall seats in our region. With Rishi Sunak sacking Suella Braverman and bringing back former Prime Minister David Cameron, they say it seems like their party's leadership has decided to abandon voters who switched to us last time. Their letter isn't the only one making waves on Twitter or X today. Suella Braverman's also written a scathing attack of Rishi Sunak, saying that she's always tried to represent voters who supported the Tories in 2019. Clearly, this group shares her concern that those Red Wall voters are going to be difficult to hold on to.